Hey guys, welcome to Discover Music, and today we'll be talking about the fourth release from heavy metal band Black Tide, titled Bite the Bullet. Bite the Bullet is an EP, and it was released in 2013. It only has 6 songs, and the title and the track listing is Set Me Free, Alive, Not Afraid, Haunted, In the Mirror, Can't Get Enough, and Suffering. This is the first album without drummer Steven Spence or bassist for Black Tide. Gabriel Garcia is taking over for the bass parts, so now he's in charge of lead vocals, lead guitar, and bass in this EP. And replacement drummer is Tim De Onofrio. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, sorry if I butchered your name. So let's get into the tracks. So Set Me Free Alive was a boring song, need I say the least. Very average song. I can't say much about it. It was quite boring. More of the same old, same old. So next one, Not Afraid, which is by far the best song on the album, was another hard-hitting, it was just a great song. Through and through, and it's a song that features Gabriel Garcia, the singer's brother, Raul Garcia, which hasn't really been in the band since the first album. Well, before the first album, Raul used to be in Black Tide when the band first started. The band first started with Gabriel and Raul Garcia. But to keep kind of the younger image of the band, Raul kind of went his separate ways, and as Black Tide, as we knew in the first album, Light From Above, that's what we knew. So this is the first song, actual recorded song, that Black Tide has had with Raul in it, and it's by far the best song on this EP. Next is Haunted. Haunted was kind of an up and down song each time I listened to it, but it all teetered around a very average song. It didn't really grip you. It didn't wow you. It was just there. It was kind of like a filler track. In the Mirror is the album's slow song, the ballad of the album, and it's very soothing, and it was very gripping the first time I heard the song, but with each listen, the song got old real quick, so its staying power wasn't the best. So next track, Can't Get Enough, is another very average track, much like Set Me Free Alive, and it didn't make an impact on me like this whole album. Suffering, which is a spoiler on my rankings, is the second best song on this album or EP, and it kind of stayed the same throughout all the listens of this song. It really it stayed just above a 70, and I wouldn't skip it if it came on playlist again. So here to my left are my album rankings, the song rankings for the album. And so this album as a whole was a very frustrating one, this EP, because it's been 2 years since Postmortem was released, which was a very hard successor to Light From Above. And this album kind of took a step back. It really did take a step back. And it didn't show any growth in this band. It actually showed digression. And this band seems to be struggling to keep its members, and it shows in its music. The music isn't it doesn't show the musical gifts like the other albums did, and it takes a very stripped back kind of toned down approach as it's still trying to be heavy, and it suffers in the lack of musicality that the other albums showed, because that's what really made the albums shine. Because Gabriel's voice isn't the greatest, and he can't carry an album by himself. So I rate this album a 60 out of 100. So their albums have digressed, and I hope this isn't a precursor or a foreshadowing of what is to come. And I've already reviewed their last album, which is Chasing Shadows, and if you go and check that out, and as you will see, they did continue on the slippery slope, with Chasing Shadows being an even worse release. So I can't recommend this album or this EP, but they're one and the same. And I hope Black Tide in the future releases gets back to their very old school heavy metal approach. I want to give a special thanks to the same two guys who keep reviewing albums for me. I want to give a special thanks to them, Alex Garcia and Anthony Steinell. Thank you for helping me continue this channel. And thank you, the viewers and subscribers of my channel, for keeping this channel going. Without you, I wouldn't be doing this. Check down in the description below to see Alex's and Anthony's reviews. And as always, rock on. See you guys at the next review.